So how do you stay focused? I know it's a lot of people don't understand that to be a fighter comes with so much sacrifice. Like, how do you keep yourself focused and, in your lane?
I think it's just, something, since I was small, it always been my dream, that, when we were smaller, we always, had difficult times, sometimes, like I said, sometimes we didn't have to eat and stuff like that. So other things we suffered when I was small, it made me dedicate myself, so I said, if I ever make it, I'm going to try my best so I can make it and not suffer and give my kids or my family a good future. And I think my family is the main thing that I'm always dedicated and stay focused, because I wanted to be somebody, and thank God right now I'm getting there.
Reflecting back on, let's say when you were a child, from the moment that you decided you want to be a boxer, a lot of times kids have dreams, but they don't always follow out their dreams. How does it feel to look back and say, like, whoa, like, look at everything I've accomplished, and you're not even done yet. You're just started.
That's true. Yeah, I still, like, sometimes I still can't imagine. Like, I feel it's a dream. I see the house I have, the cars, and now I don't have to suffer of eating. Before, like I said, we had to suffer to buy a gallon of milk or to eat, and now none of that. I don't suffer none of that, and I go back and I say, oh, God has blessed us, and it's not only, because of me, it's because of the fans, because of the media, people, and everything. Because if it wasn't for other people, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So I just thank them, and every day I try to thank God, for blessing me with this, and I still feel like it's a dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's sort of like you're living the American dream.
Yeah, it is, sometimes, like I said, I still can't imagine everything I have. Like I say, oh, maybe it is a dream. I can't believe everything I have conquered and I have accomplished. Because, when I was small, I believe, and those were my dreams, but the truth, I never thought it was going to happen. I thought it was like hitting the lottery, because, there were many fighters out there that they're really good, they're better than me and stuff, but they never make it. I don't know why, but, I just think it's a gift that God gave me.
Right.
Yeah.
What advice would you give children, whether they're boxers or want to be doctors or a famous actor? What would you explain? Because like you said, it's like hitting the lottery. Yeah. To be able to go from having nothing to having millions of dollars, that to people is, a dream, like something that doesn't actually happen for everybody. So what type of advice do you have for kids or even adults right now who are thinking of giving up?
I know that don't never give up. That if there's people that tell you that, oh no, it's not going to happen, that they do negative stuff, don't listen to them. You listen to yourself, follow your dreams, work hard, dedicate yourself, and don't go partying, don't do drugs, nothing like that. Because you could party and have fun after you accomplish that. Me, there were times I wanted to go, party, hang out with my friends, and everything. But I put all of that part, and I say I'm going to work hard, I'm going to dedicate myself to the gym first. And then after I accomplish something, then we could have fun. But, I just follow your dreams, work hard, and never give up. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it.
Exactly. And you know what? I want to ask you, like, what's something the fans don't know about you? Because you're a very nice guy, you're very polite, you're very reserved. But what's there that people don't know about you?
The truth, I think maybe a lot of people know a lot about me, like everything I have to tell them. But the truth, there's nothing comes to my mind that people don't know. I think is
there a hobby that you do aside from boxing? Is there something that you really like?
Well, yeah, bowling. I like bowling. I like once in a while, like when I can, I hang out with my cousins and my brothers, and we go play bowling. We like competing. We're really competitive.
Are you the strike king?
No, I'm not that good, but I still, I try my best, and we get really competitive. We bet like for food or money, and then we just like none of us want to lose.
So how often do you win then?
Sometimes we get a draw, or we because it's me and my brother against my cousins, so it's like in the team, it's teamwork, and then sometimes we stay even, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, so I think it's pretty even. Yeah.
Anything else?
I like playing poker too, with my cousins and my brothers too. We play Mexican poker. We play.
What's Mexican poker?
It's what they give you two cards. One, they show you one, and then the other one is hidden, and then you bet $1. If you want another card, you have to bet $1. If not, if you say you give up, you already give up right there. But once they give you the 5 cards, whatever you have, whoever has the one pair or 2 pairs or 3 of a kind, whoever has the best game, they win. They win the whole money that's in the middle.
Nice. Well, you know what? I know you're a big family man, and I know that you've been going through a lot lately as well with your father. How do you, get yourself in the ring or get yourself to show up to training camp and not let that distract you?
You know, my dad, he's the one that always makes us strong. You know, he said, because we know that if we get weekend or we don't work hard and stuff like that, my dad's gonna see that and it's gonna make him even not want to fight. You know, it's gonna make him maybe depressed. So we gotta be strong so that my dad could be strong too. So I think if he sees us working hard and everything, I think he's gonna give him that motivation too and that effort to so he could put into to beat cancer.
How is he doing now?
Right now, thank God, you know, he's doing great. You know, he's been going to chemos, and you know, the blood count for his cancer, it was like 1,000 something at the beginning, and then now it dropped like to like 0. No, I mean not 0, like I think less than 20%. So I think the cancer is almost going to remission, or it's in the remission already, and he's doing a lot better. And thank God, you know, everything goes great.
Positive mind. You have to be positive during those times. You know what? Another thing I want to ask you is, what is your fondest memory that you can think back of you and your father? What's been that one memory you're like, you know, it's like special to you?
When me and my dad used to always be in the bus. You know, when we used to go to the gym, we used to go to LA Boxing Gym right in LA. We used to live in Lincoln Heights. I think we didn't have a car, and so we always went in the bus. But you know, I always remember me and him in the bus right there together. We used to be in the bus like for an hour or 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I remember all those times, you know, we were right there waiting on the bus stop. Yes, we were talking, and it's on a mission to go to the gym to get what we wanted.
Hey, Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so, because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.